Happy Friday to you, December 2nd. That's what it is today, and time for the Friday Funnies. And let me start out by saying, caution, caution, the holiday stress season has begun. Oh yeah, it's kicked off. It started early in the morning on Black Friday when Walmart shoppers across the country were trampled, shoved, and pepper sprayed by other Walmart shoppers. Then Black and Blue Friday, that was followed by Cyber Monday, which had much less violence in the stores and less productivity at work. Now you add to this the news that Iran is acting up again, that the NBA is probably going to play again, and that the Occupy people are still doing whatever it is they are doing, but they hope to have a reason for doing it by Christmas. Add those together and there's a lot more stress. On top of that, if that wasn't bad enough, a third woman piped up and said that she has had a 13-year affair with Herman Cain. Makes me think that when Herman says, ho, 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 it has nothing to do with the holidays. Well, there are no hidden meanings in this week's Friday Funnies, just wacky people doing what they do. Here, then, are the wackiest. Elective surgery is very popular nowadays. It seems like everybody wants something that they don't have, like a smaller nose or bigger breasts or even a plumper bumper. That was the issue with a woman in Miami who sought out a doctor to make her bottom more bountiful. And she found a doctor to perform the surgery for only $700. Unfortunately, he wasn't a doctor. So the result was that this poor woman had her buttocks injected with mineral oil, cement, and flat tire sealant. Okay? Police finally found the fake doctor, a guy by the name of O'Neill Ron Morris, and they charged him with practicing medicine without a license, inflicting serious bodily harm, and putting junk in the woman's trunk. Folks, really, if you want a bigger butt, please, please do it the safe way. Eat donuts and lay on the couch. In Palm City, Florida, a 43-year-old man was arrested after he shot his lawnmower. After putting several slugs in his John Deere, Mark Thomas Walk went next door to his son's house and started yelling and screaming while waving a .380 caliber handgun over his head. Well, his son came out of the house and quickly wrestled with his dad to get the gun away from him. When he did, the elder Mr. Walk went back to his house, returned with a shotgun, and the two men started tussling some more. This is when the police showed up, and they had to tase the elder Mr. Walk 3 times to get him to stop wrestling with his son. Now, that's a weird enough story as it is, but here's where it gets all deliverance on you. All right, the son refused to complete a statement to the police because he didn't want to get his daddy in no trouble. But the police decided to cart the obviously inebriated Mr. Walk off to the Hooskow anyhow, and as he was being carted away, he was complaining, saying, "I didn't do nothing wrong. I always shoot in the yard. And I quote, fighting is what redneck people do." End quote. The sad thing is that at next year's election, Mark Thomas Walk's vote counts just as much as yours or mine. If you're considering getting a tattoo, here's 2 things you should think about. First, make sure you double check the design. And second, make sure you go to a tattoo artist that you trust. What you should not do is go to your ex-boyfriend's tattoo parlor and tell him to decide on a design for your back. That's exactly what Rosie Brovent of Dayton, Ohio did when she went to see tattoo artist Ryan Fitzgerald. Rosie used to date Fitzgerald, but she cheated on him with his best friend, and for some reason, Ryan never forgot that. So when she went to him for a full back tattoo, she told him to do a picture of Narnia, but said that he should really decide on the final design. Well, since Ryan was still a little bit upset with his cheating ex, he decided that the best design would be a large image of a steaming pile of poo, complete with buzzing flies around just for realism. Needless to say, Rosie was not at all happy with her new ink. She claimed that Ryan got her drunk and then did that, and Ryan then produced the consent forms Rosie had previously signed. So she's now trying to make the best out of the situation. She's suing Ryan for $100,000 and changing her name to Rosie Poopile. Hey, that's all I have for you. Thanks for joining me this week with the Friday Funnies. Please pass these along to everybody you know, because during this holiday season, we can all use an extra laugh. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next week. Poop pile. Poop pile. It'll come.